The guy voice and the girl voice. I do have to say that the older woman voice kind of slightly outnumbered the older man voice when I was there, but it was like maybe like 53 to 47, so it wasn't like too varied. So this one is an old man voice. Flavors list. Hello, sir. How can I help you today? Yeah, can you tell me your ice cream flavors? Sure, I reply, grabbing a list from the side of the counter. We have vanilla, chocolate, mint chip, chocolate chip, vanilla Swiss almond, vanilla chocolate chip, cookies and cream, peanut butter cup, and Neapolitan. Not to be confused with Napoleon. He leans forward, tilting his head sideways and putting his finger behind his ear. Could you repeat that? I take a step closer just to be sure and read off the list again. Vanilla, chocolate, mint chip, chocolate chip, vanilla Swiss almond, vanilla chocolate chip, cookies and cream, peanut butter cup, and Neapolitan. He nods and looks at me. Do you have Rocky Road? Was it on the list I just read twice? I think to myself. No, sir, no Rocky Road. All right, never mind then, he says with one wave as he departs. If that's all you wanted, why didn't you just ask if we had that? I think with a sigh as I wonder what I could have done with that minute of my life that I'll never, ever see again. Back to a woman. Checking the eggs. The very small woman with the very loud voice, sitting in a very awkward-shaped car that she drove very awkwardly through my drive-thru, screamed at me in a very awkward manner. 2 dozen eggs and half a gallon of milk, and make sure you check the eggs this time. I sighed, wondering if ever such a time existed where I gave out eggs that had not been checked. Yes, ma'am, that's company policy, I say as I ready her order. Opening up the 2 dozen eggs to check each one thoroughly, both sides of the eggs, I do so in a very obvious fashion so that she could see my efforts. I tell her the price, ring in her small, crumpled up dollar bills, bag her order, and walk over to hand it to her. And these were the days before you had to ask if you needed 5 cents to the bag. The eggs aren't cracked, right? She asks as I give her the items. I realize at this moment she must be the kind of person who sees 8 people waiting in front of a lobby elevator but still just has to press the button herself. My mind runs through a list of appropriate responses including, you saw me check them all right here in front of you, and yes, they're all cracked, but I decided to give them to you anyway, and wish that such a response wouldn't get me suspended. Instead, I sigh and calmly reply, don't worry, I checked them all. They're fine. Good! She squawks back, because I can't tell you how many times I've gotten cracked eggs from here. No sooner does she say this than she grabs the items from the window, throws them over her shoulder into the non-cushioned back seat, and drives away.